Now before I begin this video, just try to ignore this mess and that mess behind me as much as possible, even though it's kind of hard since it's like right there. But you know, I'll clean it like next year or something, sometime soon like that. But anyways, this video is more about social media questions I've been getting, like what protein I'm taking, carbo gain questions, mass gainer questions, things like that. So I'm going to focus this channel more heavily on workout related things like that, and like workouts I do at home, at the gym, whatever it might be, and like answer you guys questions too. So I'm not trying to say that I know what I'm doing pretty much at the gym, like the science behind it or whatever it may be, but I watched a lot of YouTube channels and videos, like different videos from different channels, and I've seen what workouts they do, which ones work for me, which ones don't. They may work for you, may not, but I'm just going to say the main ones that I do when I go and things like that. Now just recently I started back at the gym. I've been going for like a month now consistently. I took about a 4 to 5 month break because I got busy with school and then got sick after that, and then holidays came, you know, a whole bunch of excuses just built up and I didn't really go. But now I'm kind of getting back on routine. So a little bit about my weight journey, I guess you want to call it. Freshman year of high school I weighed about 70 pounds, so you can imagine how skinny I was. I mean, I'm pretty skinny now still, but back then 70 pounds is like nothing. And I remember like girls would come up to me and be like, man, I wish I had your physique and like how much you weigh and things like that. And I was just like, man, that's not what I want to be hearing from girls in high school right now. Like, I gotta do something to change that up. They want to be like my weight type and body type and things like that. I need to do something to change it. But I didn't really do nothing till junior year of high school. I started, you know, lifting some 10-pound dumbbells, doing some small things here and there at home. And I got a little pump out of it, I guess. I did that till senior year, and I think I weighed like 90 to 95 pounds when I graduated high school, so I hadn't hit that 100-pound mark yet. And then after high school graduation or whatever, I joined a gym, and I've been at a gym for like 3 years now, different ones, and I can just talk about that later on. But I was kind of on and off at the gyms after high school graduation for a year or so, and then I was more consistent for like the last year and a half-ish until I took this last 4-month break. And so now I weigh 140, 145-ish, so I gained, I don't know what that is, like 50 pounds I think, since I graduated high school. So I mean, that's a pretty big jump in a few years. I think that's a good healthy jump too. And I mean, I don't have that much fat on me. I mean, I do have some fat, but like most of it was muscle mass. And so like in other channels and things like that, if you're like you weigh a lot and you're trying to lose weight, there's like a million videos you could watch to like lose weight or whatever. So many options. And then if you weigh a certain, like a decent amount of weight and you're trying to gain muscle from that, or it might even gain a little bit more weight, there's like a million videos for that. You got so many options there too. But like us skinny guys, we kind of get left behind in the comment section, and there's really not that many videos about, or like not that many good videos about how to gain weight, muscle, whatever for skinny guys. Most of them are like 1 minute long, saying just eat everything you see, eat a whole bunch of fast food, whatever, which doesn't always work out. And so that's why I kind of decided to do this type of thing for this channel. I'm a skinny guy, I still got a high metabolism, it's hard for me to gain weight still. Still going through the same struggle. I mean, probably won't change until I'm like 30, 40-ish when it starts like slowing down or whatever. So basically I could just sit on the couch, eat food all day long, wake up the next morning, I'll have lost weight somehow, some magical way. So in my next video I'll just like show pictures of what I used to look like back in high school, how skinny I was, even though I'm still skinny, but how much skinnier I was, so you can just imagine that. And then just a picture of me now, like how I look body wise, I guess, and see if I change up that much in the next month or two, and see if it's working whatever I'm doing, see if it might be helping you too. And so if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. I might, like if I see a few common ones, then make a new video about it in the future. And then if you want to be like anonymous about your questions, don't want it to be seen by people in the comments or whatever, you can just DM me on my social media. I'll put that in the bio below. And yeah, just be sure to like and subscribe if you're excited about the future videos, and I'll see you then.